Oh, no, guys.
You want a piece of me?
No.
Why are you asking me these?
That'd poison you. That's polypropylene.
I'm not biting. I refuse your question.
Why?
Because I refuse your question. I'm not your slave and you're not my master.
What do you get when you give a teenager $200 million?
Comedy Central hosts a celebrity roast every year, and in 2019 the spotlight was on Justin Bieber, with repeated jabs comparing him to a lesbian, and this was Justin's unexpected response.
What do you get when you give a teenager $200 million? A bunch of has-beens calling you a lesbian for 2 hours. All right, I'm playing. Kevin is so short he calls Lil Wayne Wayne.
This next interview took an unexpected turn when actor Will Smith reacted sharply to a reporter who suddenly leaned in for an uninvited kiss.
Oh my God.
Similarly, Tom Cruise didn't hold back when an interviewer pulled a prank on him during a red carpet appearance.
Yes. No, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Come here. Why would you do that? What's so funny about that? It's ridiculous. Do you like making less of people? Is that it?
The Wolf of Wall Street himself, Jordan Belfort, lost his cool when a reporter accused him of hiding money, turning a simple interview into a fiery spectacle.
I've said enough about this. Let's move on.
Let me ask you this one thing.
Let's move on, okay? Honestly, I'm ready. I'm not going to get attacked here. You're here, so I'm done with this. Next.
Is that an attempt to hide your income?
Next question.
I think the peanut gallery is going to start shining really quickly. We've been audited.
I think you can air what you want here out of this.
In this next interview, the host was trying to humiliate Lady Gaga, but she literally ate the interview.
Last year, you bought $11,000 in lingerie at one store.
That's very inappropriate of you to ask. Why are you asking me these?
That'd poison you. That's polypropylene.
I'm just so fed up with all of it.
Once? Hey, how about this one?
Joe Budden stormed out of an already fiery interview with rap trio My Ghost. It felt like it could erupt into a physical confrontation at any second.
All right, we got to wrap this up, though.
My bad. I've been trying to jump.
I couldn't hear anything over there too. Close it.
Close it.
Hey, listen, man. I wish I could talk to the Migos longer, man. It's one of my favorite groups. I've been covering for so long. I'm glad they succeeded, man.
Hey, man, you guys are nominated tonight. Have a good show.
Hold on. Wait. No. Wait.
When a joke about his divorce was dropped, actor Burt Reynolds didn't just shrug it off, he fired back, escalating the moment into something far more intense.
No, I was just wondering who told you that, because...
My wife tells me that often.
She says, good morning.
I'm still married, as a matter of fact.
Yes, well, you...
A Russian journalist questioned Justin Timberlake about his growing involvement in film, why a musician like him was pursuing acting. Fortunately, his co-star Mila Kunis defended him with sharp wit and grace. Dakota Johnson just destroyed Ellen in a funny way, soft-spoken, but still savage. Watch how Ellen reacted.
But Tig Notaro performed at your party?
She did.
She did a set?
She did. It was a surprise.
What did she do?
A bunch of funny stuff.
She's hilarious.
She's my favorite comedian. Other than you. Bye.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
No. I was just talking to my favorite actress the other day, Jen.
Some of the most unforgettable moments in comedy aren't written. They just happen. During an interview, what started as a casual conversation turned legendary when Don Cheadle nonchalantly mentioned his age. Kevin's instant, unfiltered reaction wasn't scripted, but it landed harder than any rehearsed punchline ever could.
At the same time, like I said, and me, I'm 56 years old.
Damn!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This wasn't just a regular damn, it was a visceral, soul-deep, unstoppable damn that came straight from the core. Kevin Hart's mouth moved before his brain had a chance to weigh in. And the second the word escaped, you could see it in his eyes. Instant regret. He knew he'd stepped in it. Panic flashed across his face as damage control mode kicked in.
I'm sorry. Because it was a thought. No, seriously. It was a thought. It was a thought, and I blurted it out. I did not mean it that way.
I'm fine.
Okay, but just understand I didn't mean it the way it came out.
We'll take a poll on how you meant it with people here later after the show's over, but...
A normal person might have just let it go and moved on, but not Kevin. He doubled down, scrambling to explain himself. He insisted, trying to soften the blow, but Don wasn't buying a single word. The look on his face said it all.
I can sit up here and honestly say, buddy, that was from a place of love.
Got it.
Like,
Oh,
damn.
that was from...
Like, damn.
You didn't... If we could play it back right now...
Play it back.
These are two different dams.
Play it back in slow motion.
There wasn't no...
I said...
There was no like, wow, that's amazing.
Damn.
No.
At this point, the interview had transformed into a full-blown courtroom drama. Don Cheadle wasn't just a guest anymore. He was the judge, jury, and executioner. He forced Kevin to relive his verbal crime in painful slow motion.
No, you said the word damn. Do you want me to tell you how you said it?
I know how I said it, Don.
Do you want me to say it back to you how I think you said it?
Go ahead.
Damn.
Not true.
Fam.
Not true.
Fam.
I said...
Kevin.
I said... Damn it.
Each attempt at recovery turned into fuel for the fire. Kevin was trapped in a loop of nervous laughter, wild explanations, and increasingly desperate backpedaling. This interviewer had a tendency to turn this interview into a political debate. But see what happened.
But why are you so sure that there's no link between enjoying movie violence and enjoying real violence?
I'm going to tell you why I'm so sure. Do not ask me a question like that. I'm not biting. I refuse your question.
Why?
Because I refuse your question. I'm not your slave and you're not my master. You can't make me dance to your tune. I'm not a monkey.
I can't make you answer anything.
In this episode, tensions boiled over as 16 turned up the heat on Flacco, throwing sharp accusations and calling him out as a clout chaser who wasn't being authentic. The conversation took an unexpected turn when 16 brought up some deeply personal issues.
You said, what's the clout chasing now at 16? Yes. Hey, no.
This time, Kanye felt a shift, not just disrespected, but deeply provoked. Piers didn't hold back either. The usual composed exchange cracked open into something raw. It wasn't just a clash of opinions anymore. It was two storms colliding.
Why do all you people in media act like you haven't played my songs at your weddings or graduations or at funerals or when your child was born? Like that nuance right there, it's idiotic. It just shows the hate that you put out for people that put love. There's so much love in the art that I put out.
With all due respect, what are you talking about? I haven't said anything.
What are you talking about? It's 30. Okay, now you're not taking accountability or responsibility.
Literally, you said it. You implied I haven't played your music. Of course I played your music.
No, sir. This is what you get for now. We can circle back when you can count.
Okay.